What's the deal, family man? Welcome back to the rehabilitation channel on YouTube. It's your boy Sean, and we here with another banger for y'all, man. So look, we got I honestly don't know what this is, bruh. This you've never seen basketball like this. That's for sure what it is. You've never seen no basketball like this for sure. It's wrestling, basketball, wrestling, rugby, basketball, rugby. I don't know what this is, bro. But it popped up in the feed, man. Nobody requested this. This popped up organically in the feed. It was actually who I seen. It was Cash. I seen Cash, and I was like, what is it? What's going on? I was like, let me go peek this, man. I gotta go see this right here. So we on it, man. Rugby, basketball, or something like that, or wrestling, fighting, basketball. I don't know what's going on with it, but we gonna check this out, see what they talking about. If somebody knows the name of the actual sport, in case they don't say it in the video, let me know in the comments what's going on with that. And that's pretty much it, man. We about to hit 25K soon. I really love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all really run me up, bro. I really love y'all for real. Y'all my squad, bro. Y'all the realest channels that watch reactors on YouTube. Fuck it. y'all the realest reaction squad on YouTube. Fuck it. Let's get to it, man. You've never seen basketball like this. Let's run this up, man. If you want to see more, you already know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments. Send me more videos if they got more videos of this sport or whatever, like compilations or something. Send me those, man. That's it, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too longer, man. Let's get to this video. Get your drinks, get your little snacks, whatever. See what they talking about. Oh, whoa. Why you ain't dribbling, bro? What kind of shit is this? This look like how you, man, remember when you was like 6 and you played basketball at elementary school? This what that looked like. Just no rules, no nothing. People grabbing, fouling, no dribbling. What the hell's going on? That's an and one. Are they swinging? Bro, there's so much shit for me to... Yo! There's way too much going on, bro. There's way too much going on right here, bro. I don't even know. Hold on.
Did y'all just see that? These guys are playing basketball.
Thank you.
Well, kind of. And this guy just got the life beat out of him. The craziest part about this isn't even a foul.
Yeah! Bro took his body apart. What's going on, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is Rugball, a sport created in Russia that mixes elements of basketball, wrestling, and rugby to create a hybrid monster.
This would be in Russia, bro. Come on, Russia. I know y'all watching too, because y'all be watching my reactions in Russia, bro. I know y'all seeing this, man. This would be... y'all had to use basketball, wrestling, and rugby. I ain't gonna say basketball, but wrestling and rugby is it's a lot of contact, bro. It's like, we just gonna put boxing. We gonna put boxing and rugby together, which they already got. Dang.
Monster of a game where you may just lose your life. It's violent, it's unsettling, and it's pretty much the greatest thing I've ever seen. But before I show you some absurd clips of these guys completely dismantling each other, let's go back a few weeks. When I first saw a clip of this sport, wrestling and basketball, how? Or an even better question, why? Well, back...
Hey, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna stop pausing, I promise. But I gotta say this, and this for all my Russians mainly, because I say this in all my Russian videos, bro. I'll be like, Russians and black people are not that much different. We're different. We're very different. But we're really not that much different when you really think about it, like culture-wise. So, when I was young, we used to play, this like middle school. So I'm like 12, 13, 14, you feel me? Like 11 to 14, 10 to 14. We used to play nigga ball. Now don't really that's just the name of it, bro. I'm sorry. And we called it nigga ball. And basically, it was this. But we actually dribbled. You know, stuff like that. But we be swinging on each other the whole time. You got the ball, you could get punched out. Bing, boom, boom, bop, bop, boom. Going up for a layup. You trying to hit a Steph Curry 3-pointer. Bing, boom, bop, all in your chest. Back and everything. No foul. So really, I don't know how long this sport been around, but really, me and my homies was already playing this before it was called Rugball. We just called it nigga ball. Just throwing that out there, man. We ain't much different.
Back in 1999, the Russian Federation of Rugball was formed, making it an official independent sport. 1999, the Russian Federation of Rugball was formed, making it an official independent sport. But long before it was official, Rugball was used by wrestlers as a form of training to help develop coordination, dexterity, stamina, and many other factors that translated to wrestling. And similar to basketball, Rugball is played on a court with a ball and a hoop. And that's the extent of their similarities. According to the Rugball rulebook, the game begins by throwing the ball in the center of the field. It's a court, not a field, but continue. The ball can be passed, thrown, beat, or rolled in any Hold up. Beat? You want me to beat the ball? In the game, you can use power tricks and fighting techniques except for prohibited ones. And by prohibited ones, they mean killing. You can't kill someone. But other than that, you're good. In Rugball, there are no free throws, no fouls, you don't have to dribble, no goaltending. There are literally no rules, which sounds insane, and that's because it is. Now, equally as chaotic as the game itself is its name. I'm not sure if it's called Rugball or REGBALL. Most sources call it Rugball, but their official website calls it REGBALL. So I'm just gonna call it Rugball, because everything is ruleless and lawless and nobody cares about anything anyways. You can do whatever you want to score the ball or stop the other team from scoring the ball. And everyone who plays takes advantage of this lack of rules.
That's what I'm saying.
So my immediate reaction to seeing this game for the first time was, ow? Doesn't that hurt? To seeing this game for the first time was, ow? Doesn't that hurt? Turns out players can wear elbow pads, knee pads, and specific helmets if they want to. But for some odd reason, a lot of players simply don't. Because who needs functioning joints, am I right? Next, I headed over to YouTube and Reddit to see what others thought of this sport. This guy says this sport reminds him of the late 80s, 90s Pistons games. And I do see the similarity.
Yo, the bad boy Pistons would have been great for this sport. The bad boy Pistons and the Portland Jailblazers of the early 2000s would have been amazing for this sport. Amazing, bro. Isaiah Thomas and all them dudes, man, they would have been up. They would have been ready for war up in that. All we need is the Indiana Pacers. The Ron Artest Indiana Pacers and the Ben Wallace Pistons, and we got some more
This
squads,
Reddit user says that wrestling on hardwood floors isn't sustainable. Sustainable? These guys are ready to die for this game. And you're concerned with sustainability?
Owie!
This is the perfect game for those overly physical football players and wrestlers that show up to basketball runs to put us all out of our misery. And now that I think about it, this game is probably why wrestlers that play basketball are so aggressive. If I knew y'all were doing this in your spare time, I would have never stepped on a court with y'all. And you're probably thinking, it's not that bad. Kind of rough, but any tough guy could manage. And you're wrong. Let's just watch some highlights of one game of Rugball. Okay, tip off. Looks like a pretty normal game of, oh, wait, never mind. Right off the jump, homie's getting mauled for no reason. 4 whole seconds into the game, and dude already doesn't give a damn. First possession. Let's see what happens here. Jesus, the game just started.
So can you swing on people?
Dude just absolutely wrecked his elbow and we're just supposed to act like it's normal? My guy, are you good? What? Man's just got smoked and then pops back up like nothing happened. Forget a fractured skull, I gotta get back on defense. Guys, this was not a foul. This, in the NBA, this is attempted murder. Fast forward a few minutes, and this guy's getting choked out. Dude in the red is just looking for a reason to whoop someone's ass.
He hitting Heimlich maneuvers and shit. Like, what the hell? I don't know, bro. Look, the only difference between this and the end ball that me and my homies played when we was in middle school is that we was punching on each other. We wasn't like doing wrestling moves. So that's literally the only difference. And we dribbled the ball. We dribbled the ball, and we didn't use wrestling moves. We used like punches, like throwing punches. We were throwing punches, not using like grappling moves. But I don't know, man. Where I'd rather get picked up and dropped on the fucking ground onto my fucking back and head, or just swing, or potentially get punched in my jaw. I don't know. It's a tough one, bro. It's definitely a tough one to decide. But yeah.
And then he gets up and gets mad at the ref. Like, dog, you're telling me I can't just end this man right here, right now? I thought this was Rugball. 5 minutes into the game, and the whole place is unraveling. All right, next play. Dude puts up a brick.
Wow.
Surprised it didn't shatter the back, unraveling.
He actually shoots.
All right, next play. Dude puts up a brick.
Wow.
Surprised it didn't shatter the backboard. He doesn't give a damn, immediately chases the rebound like his life depends on it. Meanwhile, his teammate is actively putting this guy to sleep. They couldn't care less, they're on a fast break. Oh, loose ball? You get wrecked. Okay, so on this next play, I'm not sure if this guy is a point guard or a hitman, but he is in a literal fist fight with his matchup. But here comes his teammate. Destroys this guy's spine. Bye.
Damn.
Fight with his matchup. But here comes his teammate. Destroys this guy's spine.
Damn.
Bye. Good luck walking ever again. Fast forward. Number 55 is on a mission. He should probably be in the post right now. But this is Rugball. So instead, he's pulling up from 22 feet. And knocks down the three-pointer. Out of all the madness I just witnessed from 22 feet, he should probably...
He the only one that got any type of hooping ability. He actually watched hoops. Everybody else running like it's rugby for real. Like it's really like a rugby for real. This dude, the only dude, took a couple dribbles, couple, you know what I'm saying? Testing the waters real quick. Pull up, three. Come on, man.
Probably be in the post right now. But this is Rugball. So instead, he's pulling up from 22 feet. And knocks down the three-pointer. Out of all the madness I just witnessed, this is the craziest thing yet. Dude splashed a three-pointer like he was made for it. And oddly enough, this play right here is probably the closest thing resembling basketball. And to top off all of this absolute chaos, broken bones
55 is a real hooper.
And fractured vertebrae. The final score, 8-4. Oh, Rugball. So, you're telling me all they had to do was hit 3 threes, and that would have been enough to avoid all of this pain and misery? 3 threes? This is amazing. I love it.
8-4.
In fact, I think every NBA player should have to play at least one game of Rugball in their career. I mean, it might just end their career, but at least they would have some perspective on just how soft some of their calls are.
Bro, could you imagine Shaq in 2001? Imagine Shaq in 01 playing this sport. He'd be eating. Boy, that boy go MVP every year, dog. That boy be Hall of Fame in the first 2 games. Hall of Fame all time. Don't let LeBron James in. That boy be eating. Eating good too. MVP too. He be MVP every year.
You can't even breathe. Literally breathe on some NBA players without them begging for a call. Meanwhile, Rugball players are going to war over 7 points.
Alright, you know what? Never mind about LeBron James. That's my guy. I'm from LA. But his flop game is very serious. But Shaq though, Shaq a real one. Shaq be beasting and feasting up in there, man. I don't care what nobody
points. Which actually makes me think, how do the stats work? Do they count takedowns as a stat? What about punches thrown? How am I ever supposed to make a graph out of this convoluted information? A good stat would be points prevented. Like, you just sent that poor guy into this convoluted information. A good stat would be points prevented.
He just picked this fool up. Just, hey, that's how they clear the lane, bro. This how you box out? This how you clear the lane? You just pick niggas up?
Like, you just sent that poor guy into the stanchion and gave him debilitating CTE. Great defense. And it's not like this particular game was any more violent than other games. This game got so intense that the fans started fighting. So what did they do to mediate the situation? Get right back to the action, of course.
They just got a basketball there for an excuse to drop somebody on their face.
Here's a video of MMA superstar Khabib playing Rugball, a sport that he actually plays often while training.
I'm gonna show you Dagestan basketball without rules. Only one rule: don't hurt yourself.
He's getting into his bag, putting up some shots and getting some cardio in.
Okay.
Never mind, he's got a guy in submission. This poor guy just wanted to get his head knocked off in a simple game of Rugball, but instead he's getting folded like a lawn chair in the middle of the game by one of the best fighters on the planet. This went on for minutes, and yet somehow, this isn't excessive for this sport. So because this game would give some much needed perspective to some NBA players, granted they miraculously don't sustain a life-threatening injury in the process, who would you pick if you had to assemble a Rugball team of all NBA players? Donovan Mitchell took notice on this insane sport earlier this year, but I don't think he would be quick to...
Bro, you know it would be a good idea if a player... So let's say in the NBA, right? You know, if a player has too many technical fouls, they get suspended for like X amount of games or a game or something, right? For having too many technical fouls. So, what if they did like this? If you flop 10 times, right, for every 10, 15 flops that like you made a referee call a foul on like an obvious flop. And then they review it after the game. You got like 10 of those, right? After 10 of those, you got to go play a game of Rugball. That should be their punishment. Or rehabilitation. Because once you play this shit, once you play this, you're not about to be flopping around thinking some little pity pat on the shoulder is a foul. You're going to know what a real foul is. That's to be the rehab program. Stop flopping when somebody tap you on your shoulder unless you wanted to go play Rugball for 2 games.
To sign up.
So
if I had to choose a 7-man lineup and I have absolutely no idea how positions work,
NBA all Rugball team, bro. I'm gonna need Shaquille O'Neal, Wilt Chamberlain, maybe Ben Wallace, old school Zach Randolph. I'm gonna need Ron Artest. I'm gonna need Steven Jackson. Jermaine O'Neal, maybe Charles Barkley, old school when he was a hothead. Jordan, cause he nice and he throw hands. Who else big though? Who else got big? You know what I'm saying? Anybody who will center or a power forward and ain't a bitch.
I'm gonna go with Zion Williamson, Eric Bledsoe, Steven Adams, PJ Tucker, Giannis, Russell Westbrook, and Stephen Curry. Considering the skill sets, or lack thereof, you would need to excel at this sport, I think this lineup is filthy.
PJ Tucker, he's a menace. Patrick Beverly's small, but he crazy.
Zion is an absolute unit, and already gets beaten down low every game, so this is just a step up from what he sees on a nightly basis. Eric Bledsoe is an NFL running back that accidentally signed up for the wrong sport when he was 10 and never looked back, so he would be perfect for this. Steven Adams is an immovable object, so good luck with that. PJ Tucker might have the most lopsided height to weight ratio in the NBA, so just his frame alone would make him great at this sport. With Giannis, I wouldn't change a single thing from what he does in basketball games. Just give him the ball at the top of the key, have him sprint at the rim at 20 miles an hour, and hope he runs through a few bodies and gets a bucket in the process. Russell Westbrook? Well, he's a no-brainer here. In fact, he'd probably have a good case as the Rugball GOAT. And Steph Curry, it's an odd pick, right? Wrong. Remember guys, all we need is a few threes to win the game. So avoid the headlocks and the clotheslines, hit some deep threes, and we're the Rugball champions. Just imagine if you saw this lineup with no context. You'd be baffled, which is precisely how I feel about Rugball. Baffled, confused, a little scared, and honestly, impressed. This sport is actually really cool. I mean, I personally wouldn't play it. I actually enjoy not being in excruciating pain, but while watching some of these videos, I found myself kind of getting hyped to see who would win these games, and who would even make it out alive. Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever played Rugball? And if so, what was your experience like? And how much?
I'm telling you, if they added some sort of dribble aspect, it would up the skill level, bring in a couple of little shooters, a little layup artists, little mid-range guys. You got a real sport, but still allowed to fight. Like hockey or something. You got a real sport, man. But anyways, bro, this is Rugball. You've never seen basketball like this, man. Rugball. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you want me to react to more videos like this, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what's going on in the comments. I love and appreciate y'all. Remember to keep it real. Real's rare. Real always reaches everyone. Until next time, y'all. Peace.